Hello, it is Tuesday, May 20th, 2025. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Tuesday crossword today, and this week I'm going to be I'm going to attempt to solve this puzzle. I should be careful in saying that. I'm going to attempt to solve this puzzle using only down clues, because last week I tried the Tuesday crossword using only across clues. We'll see how I get on this time, and this very vertical edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Josh Allen, Mike from Vermont, and, as always, the indomitable Showmaster and the indefinable Charlie Patchett. Thank you so much to the four of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign, for their generous support. They do, of course, sustain this channel. They keep it going day in, day out. I'm very grateful to them for that. Thank you to those four. Thanks to everybody who supports the Daily Solve Patreon campaign and therefore keeps this channel running. I really do appreciate it. And if you'd like to help out just like they've done, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link where you'll find the bonus videos available to patrons. And for benefactors like those I've just mentioned, there's the Let's Check the Crosses official mug. Thank you so much to everybody who supports the channel via Patreon. And let's get on to today's puzzle, which I will attempt to solve using the down clues only. It's by Raina Cohen, who's constructed a handful of puzzles for the New York Times, and it was edited, as always, by Will Shortz. It's a Tuesday crossword, so it should be reasonably approachable, although I will make it less so, I'm sure. And it will have a theme. We'll find out what that is at some point. Let's start solving. I'll switch to the downs. Card game shout. Could be Uno. As a shout, that would be my guess. If you win Uno, you have to shout that out. Oui's opposite, so that's yes in French. Its opposite would be non for no in French. Response to who's going? I am, maybe? And action film climax one might cut to in a saying. My guess is the something, because I want 1 across to be unit and 14 across to be Noah. Cut to the... I don't know. Sorry, I have no idea what. This will probably seem obvious in retrospect, but I don't have an idea about it right now. All right. Closest confidant. Best bud, maybe? Best something, and bud is what fits. I think that's probably right. I don't know. Apple All-in-One. iMac, it's a computer with a monitor built in. Although I guess unlike a laptop, it doesn't have a keyboard built in and pointing device, so maybe it's not the all-in-one. But I can't see what else it would be. iPad? I don't know. I think this is probably iMac. Walt Whitman's As the Time Draws Near? Is that right? I don't think that's right. As the Time Draws Nigh? That looks better with, actually, it does look better with the acrosses, because 17 across could be on message. And the fact that it could be that makes me think it's going to be, because what on earth else would fit there? So that looks pretty good, actually. Call repeated in an aerobics class. Breathe, or what would it be? Step? I'm trying to think what could fit with the acrosses. It would step be something you would call out? Step, step, step to in time? Not sure. It looks like it would be good, because then we'd have bins omit. Although a P here would... Well, no, actually, that could be fine in 20 across if the P were the first letter of a second word. That actually could, but I'm not sure. I'm going to leave it for now. Wake-up call. A rooster or alarm, maybe. Would that be a call, an alarm? Maybe. I'm not sure about that. Dessert served with the query cono o coppetta in Italy. I actually don't know. Would it be gelato for ice cream in Italian? Oh, yeah, sure. No, it probably is. Cono for cone. Yeah, it probably is that. Okay, so yeah. Somme friends. So Somme, this is French place name, so it's just referring to the French language. So ami, the French for friends is all we're looking for there. Silence on Zoom could be if you silence someone on a Zoom meeting, you could mute them or mute yourself, silence yourself. Cherubic Greek god, Eros. God of love. So we've got A game in 9 across. We've got lemur in 16 across. We've got Alito, presumably the Supreme Court Justice, in 19 across. And then, oh, maybe this is a P, and maybe this is step, because this looks like phrases, so, catchphrases. There we go. That's probably part of the theme. Okay, so, oh, and here we have Sao Paulo, Brazil, right? That would have been an easy one if I would have looked at it. And then action film climax, one might cut to in a saying. Cut to the chase. Oh, I see. I was thinking cut to in the sense of the film literally cutting to this, but no, this means cut to in a saying. It even says that might cut to in a saying. Let's cut to the chase, and a chase scene might be the climax of an action film. Okay, so that's all fine. Finally understand that. So let's keep going. Circle at the top of a stick figure would be its head. Such is life. I don't know. Some kind of phrase of acceptance or resignation, but I don't know. Must. If you must do something, you need to do it. Chalk a company, or chalk and cheese. I mean, they're kind of, they're used in a phrase to mean opposites, but it could be, although 22 across looks bizarre, doesn't it? Maybe bud is wrong. B looks a bit odd on the end of that. Best pal? I don't know. I'll just leave it for now. Such as life, chalk a company are consumers of hogwash. Swine? I mean, literally hogs, pigs? Seems likely. I assume hogwash, basically the stuff you pour in a trough. Stop by to visit. If you stop by, you visit somebody. Although 27 across looks a bit strange. Hybridize. Hybridize something would be to what? To combine or to amend or something? No, I don't think that's right. Okay, I'm not sure about this. I'm going to leave it. Souvenir for a refrigerator. A fridge magnet might be a souvenir you put on your refrigerator. Moisturizer brand. Don't know. I might recognize it when I have more bits. Blank pieces. Pieces being capitalized makes me think it's a brand name. Maybe Reese's Pieces, the candy. So 31 across looks like Omar, doesn't it? Could be Omer, actually. That's also a name, O-M-E-R. Moisturizer. Oh, a V. Every time I see this, I observe that I can't ever remember whether it's a Vino or a Vida or a Vido or a Vina. Maybe it's this. Problem is, I can't look at the crosses to see, so I'm just going to have to leave it blank for now. Fey figure of folklore. An elf, or probably an elf in 3 letters. I think that's probably right. Khan, who founded Khan Academy. I know I've seen this person's name before, but I don't remember their full name. This is the sort of YouTube-based learning establishment, I guess. Okay, flinches in responses to. Blinks, or blinks at, maybe? The in response to would be the at bit. Could be. Although 41 across doesn't look very plausible, does it? Okay, maybe not. Reasonably confident about the other letters in 41 across. Flinches in response to. Blinks, or what else could you do? You could jump at something, or kind of be startled, or I don't know. Brainstorm. To brainstorm would be to, could be a brainstorm or to brainstorm. It could be a verb or a noun. And 4 letters, though. I mean, idea? That's not really a brainstorm. That's the result of a brainstorm. Don't know. Utah, geometrically speaking. Is it I don't know. What shape is Utah? I would have guessed it was sort of very, very roughly a rectangle, but apparently not. I don't know. That's annoying that I can't think of that. What America runs on in a franchise slogan? Is it Dunkin' Donuts? Is it Dunkin'? I think that might be right. Bed supports are slats. They hold up the mattress. Give it a go, maybe? Auctioned off, e.g. sold, I suppose? Oh, okay. I see. Crazy about. If you're crazy about, so about means in parentheses, we're going to put about after both the clue and the answer. So if you're crazy about something, you're mad about it, or you're, Osaka, probably 61 across. You're gaga about it. 66 across could be legit or legit. Either one of those is a phrase. 69 across could be deans, which is a word. So 55 across looks like sign language. Yeah. So we've got catchphrases, sign language. Oh, so this will probably be something words. Weasel words? That's a phrase. That could be it. Does that? Oh, closest confidant is best pal. Okay, good. All right, that was helpful. So I don't necessarily know the nature of the theme, but we can tell it's got something to do with words, language, phrases, that sort of thing. Communication, brainstorm. So what might this be? Something lines? 44 across, I'm wondering. Something, I don't know. Sal, maybe? That sounds plausible. Salman, maybe, is his name? Could be. That sounds kind of familiar. That could be right. So, lines. I bet that's right. Flinches in response to. I don't know. Anyway, let's finish going through what I haven't yet seen. March Madness Organization, right? NCAA, the National Collegiate Athletic Administration, or something like that. Chutzpah is, you've got what? You've got moxie, or you've got drive, or you've got, why can I not think what this is? It should be obvious. 4 letters starting with a G, but I can't. Blank Major with a U. Ursa Major, probably, the bear constellation, and then, or whatever that is. I think someone observed it wasn't technically a constellation, but anyway. A collection of stars. What did you say? What did you say? Huh? Maybe? Public radio host Glass. Ira Glass. And where to find a kitten's toe beans? The pad of its foot, maybe? Is that right? 71 across could be Chad, maybe, or Shad, the fish. Flinches in response to. Maybe one of these is wrong. Is that not pad? Where to find a kitten's toe beans? That's got to be right. Cargo ship? Is that 66 across? Oh, that's not part of the. Oh, I was going to say it's not part of the theme, but then when I'm looking what phrase it's symmetrical to, it's on message, and that does feel like it could be somehow part of the theme. Is it cargo ship? Chutzpah. Utah geometry. Oh, something gone. Oh, nonagon or something like that? Could that be what it is? What is the 44 across then? I'm not sure. 67 across looks like maybe also. Oh, gall. If you've got you've got the chutzpah. Can't believe you've got the chutzpah to say that to me. I can't believe you've got the gall to say that to me. Right, so that works. Okay, and then 70 across is Alan, which is a name. That's fine. So flinches in response to. Oh, aura. It is something at. Although 71 across. Tad, is that someone's name, presumably? So flinches in response to is. I just don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Okay, I'll have to find some other things somehow. Hybridize. I'm not sure about this lines thing. Maybe I should delete that. Although, it's got to be that. And I guess for that reason, I'm not sure about Sal either, unfortunately. Maybe 41, maybe it is that. Maybe 41 across is like Aw-G or Aw-G with an H. Oh, winces at. No, that's right. Okay. Although now 53 across looks strange. Maybe this isn't nonagon. Maybe it's some other gon. 9-sided would be a bit much, wouldn't it? Hexagon, maybe. Exactos? 53 across? Exacto knives? Oh, Avido or something, maybe. Or Avino, maybe. The nene, 50 across the bird? That could be it. So maybe it is exactos, and this is hexagon. Okay, could be. So maybe that is cell, and that's lines, and then, oh, finish lines. Oh, right, okay, that's right. Yeah, it's working. Okay, so to hybridize is to, I don't know why I can't see what that is. And stop by is to, oh, pop in. Yeah, that works. So not visit. That's fine. Brainstorm, maybe it is idea. Is that, huh? I don't really think of an idea as being a brainstorm. I think of it as being the result of a brainstorm, or I think of a brainstorm as generating several ideas, perhaps. Anyway, okay, so 49 across looks like maybe dense, hybridize. Cross, yes, okay, right. If you cross two species, you sort of hybridize them. There we go. So 40 across is IPO. Great, that's all fine. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Chalk accompanier. It's not cheese, and that's good because I didn't think it would be. Oh, eraser on a blackboard. It's 22 across. One hop. It feels strange. 39 across could be Edsel, the official automotive flop of the New York Times crossword, famous Ford failure. The Edsel. Such is life. Oh, well, maybe. So 43 across could be LTE, which is that sort of 4G self-service thing. And then 47 across could be Lord, which is a word. So 1 sec, sorry. Sorry, I had a knock on the door, which I will have again in another couple of minutes. We'll see if I'm done by then. Anyway, such is life. So right, it could be oh well or ah well. One hop sounds better than ein hop, but I don't really know what it is. I mean, it could be distance between something. I don't know. I don't get that. And then 26 across looks like Hera, the Greek god. So no, okay, I didn't think this was going to be right. Is there something right around here I can look at? No. Okay. Should I look at the acrosses and we'll use those to try and figure out what I've done wrong? I got close, but I didn't. One hop. Maybe I'll just look at this. Like some ground balls. Oh, no, that's right. One hop. I guess that feels like it's probably correct. All right. Bit or byte is a unit, a sort of computer measurement. Laundry collectors are bins. If you put laundry in a bin, that's fair enough. Good thing to bring to a competition would be your A game. Comedian Trevor with the memoir Born a Crime is Trevor Noah. To give off is to emit something. Ring-tailed primate is a lemur. If you're consistent with party policy politically, you're on message. Court colleague of Kagan and Kavanaugh is Alito. Eye on the ball, get under it, I got it, etc. would be catchphrases. Some ground balls are one hop, as we just saw. A CPR pro, cardiopulmonary resuscitation pro, would be an emergency medical technician, an EMT. The Queen of Olympus in the Greek pantheon is Hera. Pet rescue group is the ASPCA. Minnesota Congresswoman Ilhan Omar, U.S. politician. Mink, ferret, stoat, etc. are weasel words. There we go. Right. So we had catchphrases, weasel words. Indiana or Independence in D.C. are avenues in Washington, D.C. Detroit dud of the 1950s is the Edsel, and I'm going to have to pause again. Okay, once again, back. And Detroit dud of the 1950s, yes, it is the famous flop of the Edsel. Wall Street debut is an initial public offering, an IPO. You're just too complimentary. Aw, gee. And I think that's right. I was just thinking you could spell it A-H, but winces at looks right in the downs. 4G LTE, yes, letters on a cell phone screen. I like this explanation because that's all they are to me too. Sometimes it says 4G LTE on it, and that's about as much meaning as I derive. That they're letters on a screen. Ta-da, all done, there you have it, etc. Finish lines, another thematic element, we assume. Poet Byron, for one, Lord Byron. Like pound cake is dense. Bird whose name sounds like a hip-hop dance move is nay, yes. To employ is to use something. Crafter's knives are exactos. So that was right. That was correct. Yield, stop, dead end, etc. would be sign language. Tennis champ Naomi Osaka. I think that's right. I've encountered that a few times before. A freighter is a cargo ship. On the up and up is legit. You're doing it legitimately. Two is also as well. Vibe is an aura. College VIPs are deans. Cryptanalyst Turing, Alan Turing, famous British computer scientist. And then what spring may bring. Oh, it's here it is. It's a very, look at that. Last thing I'm putting in is the last letter of the crossword, which someone keeps mentioning. So what was not pad, but paw. Oh, no. Disaster. Okay. So not Tad, yeah, but Thaw. And there it is. Oof. So yeah, I laid a trap for myself at the very, very, very end of the puzzle. I would call this a moral victory. But you know, I still had to look at all the crosses to get it. And there we go. I solved most of the grid, purely looking at the downs. And let's look at our theme. So was there a revealer? Maybe not. Maybe, I think there maybe wasn't a revealer. We just had some thematic entries, which is fair enough. That's a very classic way to do a crossword theme. Eye on the ball, get under it, I gotta be, etc. Those are catchphrases. I won't read all of these, but we've got catchphrases, weasel words, Finnish lines, and sign language. And I think this isn't probably officially part of the theme, but it's probably intentional that we also are on message above all of these. And there we have it. That was the Tuesday crossword. Not a perfect solve, but it went better than some of these have with this gimmick. And let me know how you fared with the Tuesday crossword. Let me know in the comments or the Daily Solve Discord chat server, which is a nice, friendly chat community that can be joined via a description field link, so check it out. And, of course, it's also a big help if you subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Thanks to everybody who's done that. Sorry for the interruptions in today's video, but thanks for joining me. And I'll be back tomorrow to sort of solve in a standard manner the Wednesday-themed crossword, so do join me for that. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Tuesday. Take care.